right, everybody, once again, for the sake of efficiency, I have chosen to come to you now and give you my report. This will be my final report as chairman. This will be something that you may remember for a while. I hope it is. Regardless, I've enjoyed serving with each and every one of you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve. Thank you for trusting me with the party. I believe we have exceeded expectations. But first off, there's a lot of people I want to thank. My wife and kids, as you first saw, the reason I do this is because I worry about my children and I worry about your children. My family at home that runs the ranch when I'm not there, I appreciate their service and sacrifice. My fellow party officers, they have been exceptional. I want to thank them as well. And I would be remiss if I did not thank Sean Milne and this convention team for putting all this together. These things don't happen. There are thousands and thousands of countless calls, hours, things done, things printed. So please join me in a round of applause and thanking one more time our convention committee. I think most of you are old enough to remember 2 years ago when I was elected. For the following week after we were elected, there were 4 negative articles ran in local media saying how the party was going to be broke, defunct, and dysfunctional within 6 months. I'm proud to say, I believe we proved them wrong, folks. I guess we could call it fake news. The party is financially in the black. We kept every single seat in this past election, as well as picking up 3 House seats. And most importantly, many of you didn't know, but we picked up county commission seats in San Juan and Grand County that will forever change the face of southern Utah. So important, and a special thanks to John Curtis and his team who actually went down there to spend their own money and their own time to help win those seats to make sure that San Juan and Grand County's got a fair shake, and you can tell they appreciate it. Many of you remember the promise that I made, and that was no county left behind. And I feel like with this, we can say mission accomplished. It's been a pleasure of mine to serve all of you. It's not always an easy job, as you can see. It's not always an easy thing, but that being said, it's been very rewarding, and I've appreciated every minute of you. And watching the selfless sacrifice that comes with so many in this party, it's truly astounding and it's truly humbling to watch. Many have asked what it is, what's next? Many have said, why don't you run again? And I've told many people that it's just time to put on a different hat. I believe that I've taken the party as far as I can take the party. With my skill set and the things that I have, I've done everything I can do to set the party on the right track, because my skills come with uniting people, trying to let people be heard, giving a voice to those who don't feel they have one, standing up for the grassroots and the voters who really matter. That is my skill set. But I look forward to what Rob Axon and his team can do here in the future. I'm extremely grateful for them. Many people have asked what lessons I've learned. What is the hardest thing and the most painful thing that I've had to learn? And I want you all to listen close, because this is important. Oftentimes in politics, the currency of politics is dishonesty and disloyalty. And that was a hard pill for me to swallow, because in the world where I grew up, my grandpa always said a man's word is all he has. And if you don't have that, you don't have anything. And so I believe that that is the way forward for here in the state. I would rather have somebody tell me the truth that I don't want to hear than the lie that they think I want to hear. And that seems to be prevalent in politics everywhere. When I ran the first time, my campaign slogan was something simple. It was a quote by Robert Frost, and it was, "Freedom lies in being bold." And I know that you all know that going forward. You all see it. You all feel it. as Governor DeSantis said, when you start getting out in front of things, everyone's going to start attacking you. And if we retreat, we have nothing left. So let's not do that. Let's continue on. Let's continue in boldness, and let's keep Utah red. In my life, I've kind of drawn a parallel. I spend a lot of time outside, out on the ranch, out on the farm. And in the evening, if you look off to the west, you're always going to see a star that shows up before everybody else. It often gets me nostalgic to say that star is the most brave of all. It shows up first and shines, and the rest follow. And as the evening gets darker, the rest come forward. We have to be that star. We have to be that person to put ourselves out there. If you are not that person, find somebody to get behind because they are out there. I hear many people say to me, well, these elected officials aren't that bad. Some of them aren't doing the wrong thing. But the question is, are they doing the right thing? We have to be proactive in our cause for freedom. It is no longer time to sit on our pockets and hope that things happen and say, oh, they're doing fine. It's okay. It's not okay. We have to be aggressive in the pursuit of freedom, and we have to continue to fight for that freedom that is ours. And I want to leave you all with this, because I believe that all of you understand how important this is because you are here today. In the Declaration of Independence, it says that their powers are derived, they are derived from the just powers of the consent to be governed. You are the ones who give your consent to be governed. You are the ones that get to tell government what to do. You are the ones who are in control of your destiny. You are the ones who can say no to ESG, no to transitioning children. We can protect our children in schools. We continue to fight for our children because it is because of you that government has any power. Good government begins and ends with you. If there are elected officials that you disagree with, work to get them unelected. If there are people who you want to be, if you want to run for office, do. If you don't, stand behind somebody you believe in and fight for that freedom you so desperately cling to. Keep fighting. Keep up the good work. As somebody on Twitter said a while ago, I can't wait until he is no longer a part of Utah politics because I'm tired of looking at the dumb hat. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, random Twitter user, but the hat's here to stay. Thank you all. God bless you all. God bless the Utah, and God bless the Republican Party here in this state. Thank you all again. It means the world.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Guys shouldn't do stuff like that. That's bad. With that, we're waiting for the final tabulations, and we can get on to the resolutions. We're going to turn the time over to Mike Bird for his report. We'll then move on to the resolutions, and we'll get done here. Thank you all.